Hello everyone and welcome to our first ever episode of Beauty Uncovered. Now this isn't like any other live series out there. This is where we're going to be putting the purpose back into product. So if you're hearing me and you're seeing me, welcome to Beauty Uncovered. Now what I am about to do is make sure that we can prepare to go live across all social media platforms, and we have an exciting episode in store for you today. So if you are new, I'm Lucy. This is Beauty Uncovered, the live series that puts purpose back into your products. So this has basically been fueled out of pure frustration when it comes to what is out there in the beauty market. Counterculture came and built this amazing platform. And then they said, you know what, we want a live series that we can showcase these products that have a story, have a mission, and have a reason to be here. So I'm very excited to be able to bring this show to you today. If you're hearing me and you're seeing me and you want to be part of the show, feel free to let me know where you're watching us from. I do have the chat right in front of me, so let me know what your name is and whereabouts you're watching us from right now. Now, what do I have in store for you? Well, I've got an amazing episode, and that episode is all about escape ready essentials. So the smart, conscious, your favorite essentials that work just as hard as you do. And we've got some amazing discounts as well for you. Now, this is the thing. If you are new to a live shopping experience, the amazing part about live shopping experience is that you get to chat with me and you also get to add to cart. So you're going to get some amazing discounts and some very special bundles that we've put together. So everything that you're going to need, whether you're going away for the weekend or maybe a summer adventure, which I'd be very jealous of. I've just got back from holiday and I did get to test some of these amazing pieces with me. So I am so excited to share with you the discounts that you get. So shall we talk about the lineup? I'm just having a look at my tabs in front of me to see if we can press to go live across Instagram. I've got a little bit of a delay, but that's okay. We'll come back to the website. So what we have in store for you, I'm going to go through those bundles. I'm going to give you a little bit of a show of what we've got, and then hope that our founder of one of the brands is waiting for me in our chat to be able to come live as well. So what do we have? We've got Lusso Tan. Now, Lusso Tan, if you've never heard of this brand, is absolutely incredible. It's great if you want that ultimate glow up. And what we have created is the hero bundle. So you are going to get a lot for your money. We've got the hero mousse, which if you've never tried and tested, let me tell you, hopefully the founder will be on and she'll talk all about the ingredients. It doesn't have that nasty fake tan smell. It's going to glide on. It's going to make your skin just feel so nourished and good. But it also comes with the primer. Not just that, but you've also got the face and hand mist, because we all know that face and hands are really hard when it comes to fake tan. Now that is going to be our glow up set that we've got for Lusso Tan. Also comes with a really nice brush and a mitt. So that's our first bundle. Now we are just starting. If you are just joining us, we are live. This is Beauty Uncovered, our first ever episode. Let me know in the comments where you're watching us from, and also feel free to add your name in as well. I'm just making sure we're live and we're streaming, because you know this is the thing about live. It's a little bit risky. You never know if it's going to go the right way, but when it does go, it goes well. So that's Lusso Tan, which is our first bundle. Our next bundle that we've got is going to really direct and give you that gloss for your hair. So you've probably heard of the brand. I don't know if you've yet tried the products, but our next brand is Color Wow Gloss and Go Set. So in this bundle, oh my gosh, you are going to be saving £15.25. The bundle value is £61. And the live exclusive is just $45.75. Right, so let me see what we've got coming through. That is going to be your bundle there. So I'm going to give you codes so that you can access all of these bundles. I'm going to show you how the products work as well. And then finally, we've got some game-changing travel packs, which are absolutely amazing. I wish I knew about these sooner, because they definitely compress and really give you what you need when it comes to space whilst packing, which I'm always packing for me and my daughter in one suitcase. And I feel like I don't get to take that much now that I'm a mommy. So these are really perfect. Let me show you. You're going to get 4 compression packs. They're brilliant cubes. And with that, in one order, you're actually going to get a freebie. Now that freebie you won't want to miss, because this freebie is a nice little SPF, which is worth, let me see, £23. That's going to be a free gift with purchase. And plus today, oh, hello, we've got some messages coming through. Hi, Debbie. I'm looking forward to this first live. Debbie, thank you so much for joining us, catching you live in Wokingham. Nikki, welcome, welcome. AJ, how good are those packing cubes? They're amazing. And if you want more, because you can always do with more, you're going to get this free gift today, which is the SPF. And we've got Jessie. Hello from Epsom. Hi, Jessie. Just to remind you guys, if you're letting me know where you're watching us from, you're automatically going to go into a prize draw where you could be winning yourself a bundle. It's up to £150. So you can find out all of the information on social. I'm going to see if we can get us going live across on Instagram. Still, I've got a little pause on that, but that's not a problem. And I'm going to go ahead and invite our first guest and make sure that she has got all of that information. So I'm going to send that across to our first guest. You have to forgive me, guys. I'm doing a little bit of multitasking, but that's okay. Let me send that. Keep them coming through. Let me know where you're watching us from. And we're going to start talking about our first bundle. So let's just see. We've got our first guest ever, hopefully will be joining us very soon. I've just sent that across and we'll come back to our live stream. Hi Sophie from Worcester, how are you, lovely? And Jane Yoon from Berkshire. Welcome, welcome. So if you are just joining us, welcome to Beauty Uncovered, our first ever episode. What can you expect? Well, you can expect a lot of discounts here at Counterculture because we believe in several different things when it comes to a mission of what we're doing as a beauty platform. So it's always progress over perfection. It's always people over algorithms. And on top of that, it is always discovery over hype. So you guys get to discover these products with me. Let me ask you guys, what is your number one challenge when it comes to fake tan? Because that is the first product that we're going to be looking at is fake tan and some really good tanning from Lusso Tan. Hello, Ash from Essex. So what are some of the challenges that you come up against when it comes to using self-tanner? Let me know. And I am hoping that our guest will join shortly. Hope you're all doing well and enjoying it. So Lusso Tan, how many of you heard of Lusso Tan? You're at my counter with me right now, streaking in the smell. Oh my gosh, Mel. Let me just tell you. So I started using self-tan when I was probably about 14. Don't know why I started so young. And it was never something that I wanted to say, oh yeah, I've been using self-tan. And I'd always get the streaks, and it was the Body Shop that I used to use. And I'd always have the orange hands. Well, with Lusso Tan, it is one of those brands that once you know, and there is no looking back. Orange palms, I know. Isn't it the worst? Well, this bundle is definitely going to address a few things for you. It's going to be perfect when it comes to seamless finish. The smell is amazing. And this bundle will give you everything that you need for that holiday glow. How many of you guys are going on holiday? And let me know where you're watching us from and where you might be going when it comes into your holiday patchy when it starts to come off. It's the worst, isn't it? So let's talk about Lusso Tan. And let me have a little look and make sure that our guest, oh, she's brilliant. I see her backstage. That's amazing. Yes, I will be bringing you in any second, Lindsay, because let me tell you, there is nobody better to talk about these products than the founders themselves. And guys, that's what you can expect to receive when you come to Beauty Uncovered. You're going to get first-hand information from the people that matter, the people that have created these amazing products. So, ladies and gentlemen, are you ready to bring our first guest on? Let me go ahead and do a little switch, and hopefully I'm adding to stage and all is appearing. And there is the lovely Lindsay. Hi, how are you, my love?
Hi, I'm so well, Lizzie. Thank you so much for such a lovely...
Are we getting sound? Let me see. Is there sound? Can I hear you, Lindsay?
That's
Try talking for me, my love.
My mic, yeah, my mic's on.
No sound on my side. I don't know. Is everybody else getting sound? Let's just see. And this is live. This happens. Yep, you can hear. I can't hear for some strange reason. I think it may be me. Hello, Lucy.
Hey, these things happen, Lucy, don't they? Thank you so much for such a lovely intro. I don't know why I'm looking pretty pale, but I'm actually all lovely and tanned up on this side.
No, you look amazing. And you know what? This is the beauty of a live. Things are going to happen. And of course, the tech issue was on my side, but everyone could hear you. So that is marvelous. Lindsay, tell me a little bit about yourself and a bit more about Lusso Tan. What was missing on the beauty counters that made you think, you know what? I need to create something different?
Yeah. So I am really passionate about self-tan because it's one of those products that gives you that instant boost. So my background is I have spas here in Northern Ireland. We have lovely spas where you can come in and get all different treatments. But tanning has always been one of those treatments that I've always been very passionate about, and also our clients just love. And the reason I'm so passionate about it is because I am so passionate about skin health. The clients that I've had in over the years that have had a mole and they've gone to see the doctor and it's turned into cancer, and people downplay skin cancer, and it is actually one of the most deadliest cancers that you can have. So it's really, really important that we are looking after our skin health. And as a skin health expert, I've trained in that for many years. I'm just really passionate about tanning, not only because of the skincare benefits when it comes to a medical point of view, but also I don't want to get old and wrinkly. Like, I will do anything to hold back the hands of time. I will be 49 this year and they're pulling me into my 50s, screaming and shouting, I can tell you. But it's that instant boost that it gives our clients when they come into the spray tan room. They come in just not feeling themselves and they go out and they just look like a completely different person. That's what I love. And that is where Lusso Tan, the brand, was born. So I was pregnant with my twin girls and I'm still working in the salon. Anybody that owns their own business will tell you there's no maternity leave, there's no downtime. And I had this vision of going into hospital to have my twins. I was having an elective cesarean and I was going in with the hair done, the tan on, the nails done. Nothing ever works out like that. And I went in and I had the babies with the hair extensions falling out, no tan on. My sisters come up to see me and they were like, oh my gosh, like what happened to you? Is this motherhood? We don't want it. But on a more serious note, actually, I did actually find having babies a little bit difficult, making that transition, because I was so used to being in my own identity, having to look a certain way and feeling a certain way. And it was a shock to the system that I didn't look how I did pre-pregnancy, and it was going to take me a little while. And actually, it's as frivolous as it sounds, having a spray tan really lifted my spirits. It just made me feel so much better. And whenever I had the spray tan, I was coming home lifting the babies and it was wet and it was sticky and the babies were turning orange as you were holding them, and the smell as well, especially when your senses, I think, are heightened between both post and pre-maternity. And I was complaining about this at a family dinner, and my brother, who's a science teacher in one of the local schools here in Belfast, he had developed his own line of skincare for sensitive skin. And he says, look, girls, why don't I help you develop a spray tan? And we were very skeptical at first, but actually, once we told him what we wanted as organic a formula as we could. We wanted it fast, quick drying. So not only for the spray tan room, but also to take home with you. In the spray tan room in particular, we didn't want clients coming in, having a spray tan, waiting about. We wanted them to be dry, and whether they're having in the morning, afternoon, they could put their clothes on straight away and go about the rest of their day. As skincare experts, we wanted something more than just a tan, and that's when the Lusso Tan ritual was born. So we prime the skin to begin with, which
Where's my primer, Lindsay? Hold on. That's the primer.
That's the primer. So primer is one of our OG products, and we use it both as a professional product and we retail it as an at-home product. It really is one of my favorites. So when I first product developed this, the girls that worked with me were like, who's going to want a primer? You know, people want to come in quickly for a treatment, get out again. But actually, we would never dream of doing a professional treatment now without primer. And any of our loyal followers to the Lusso Tan brand would never dream of putting on their self-tan at home without primer. So primer is a quick mist all over the body just before you apply your tan. And then you can give it a nice rub into the skin. There's vitamins A and E. So vitamins A is really going to help with those fine lines and wrinkles. And a top tip, when you're sleeping at night, your body will dehydrate. I'm not talking about dry skin. I'm talking about dehydrated skin. Your skin will dehydrate. You'll wake up in the morning and you may have pronounced fine lines and wrinkles here on your décollage. You give a quick mist of primer and it gives it an instant boost. Instantly, you will see a diminish of those fine lines and wrinkles. Now, are they going to come back? Yes, we're not getting rid of them. We are combating them. We are diminishing them for the next 24 hours. So it's a lovely, lovely product. It feels so nice on the skin. When we're
as well, doesn't
yeah,
it?
it just absorbs straight into the skin. It's so lovely. That's vitamins A and E, which are nourish the skin, look after the skin. Then we have lactic acid. So if you suffer from spotty leg effect, that's those little spots sometimes you get on your legs when you're tanning. Lactic acid in primer closes the pores, so that stops that from happening. This product can be used on its own, just as part of your skincare routine.
Can you use on our face before like makeup as our base primer?
Absolutely, yeah. You can mist over the face, or I like even just putting it into my hands and then applying it to the face, just tapping it in. It's so hydrating. It feels so soft. Yeah, it's really, really, really lovely. Another thing the primer does is it cleanses the skin. Self-tan is not like any other products on the skin. So if you've ever applied a self-tan and it has looked a bit green on the skin or a bit purple on the skin, that's because the self-tan is reacting to other products on your skin. So primer cleanses the skin and stops that from happening. Underarms is another area people, the tan will maybe turn a funny color. So just a quick mist with your primer under your arms and you know that area is going to be cleansed. Lovely, lovely product, and one of our most innovative products. As I said, this is part of the Lusso Tan ritual. When we first developed our tanning products, we had the primer in it. And then what is next in the Lusso Tan ritual? Then we have our tan.
Stop you there only because I do want to say, and we've got some lovely comments coming through. I love that it's skincare ingredients, not just tanning. That was from the lovely Jane. We've got some comments saying absolutely love this. So because we are live, guys, if you've got questions, because I'm learning so much in just the first few minutes, I'm like, hang on, really? I can be using this This is going to be part of a bundle. We have an amazing bundle, which we're going through right now. And this is obviously giving us some tips and hacks and some insight. But let me tell you, you're going to save a lot on the hero products. So keep your questions coming through. Obviously, this is the great part about live is that you get that real-time chat. And if you're watching us on any other platforms such as Facebook, come to counterculture.co.uk, head into the live shopping page and you can be part of the chat. And remember, if you put in your name and where you're watching us from, you're going to be entered into a giveaway. Right, Lindsay, so we've done step one. Let's go on to step two.
Step one is our primer. Step two is the tan itself. So this is our most popular tan, and it's Rapid Tan Mousse.
Ooh.
The reason it is most popular is because if you are unsure of what tan, do I get a medium, do I get a dark, do I get a light, what Rapid Tan allows you to do is customize the tan for your skin type. Your sister may have the same color hair as you, similar skin tone, but a dark tan just doesn't suit you. And she's wearing a dark tan that looks amazing. With Rapid Tan Mousse, if you leave it on for just 1 hour and then shower off the guy color, you're going to get a light tan. The longer you leave it, the darker the intensity of the tan.
So we've just had a question come through saying, how dark is the shade of tan? So basically what you're saying here is that it kind of customizes what is important, the level that's going to work right for you, depending on your own complexion. That's amazing.
And the longer you leave it on, the darker it becomes. Not Lusso Tan, you will never have a very dark tan, because it is my goal for people to say to you, where have you been on holiday? Not what fake tan are you using? So I know there's people out there that love a really, really, really dark tan that looks like fake tan, but just for our range, it just doesn't suit our range. So Rapid Tan Mousse, even if you slept in it overnight, you're going to have a gorgeous dark glow to the skin, but it's not going to look like a fake tan on you. It is just a gorgeous product.
Now, with the bundle, we are offering, so you're getting the primer, which is step one. You're getting the mousse, which is step two. You're also going to be getting the brush and the mitt. So I know a lot of people struggle when it comes to the application, which is why we go and have a spray tan. And I was definitely, when you were talking about when you were pregnant and wanting that instant glow up, I was going for spray tans, and then they don't last long. And then you get all of the streaks. So you obviously have to find someone really good. But to be able to do it yourself is amazing. And it does. I don't know about you, but I went on holiday recently and I was like, well, I need my tan before I get it, because I just look like I've been on holiday before I even go. So for those who have just joined in, this episode is about those escape ready essentials, and then Lusso Tan obviously being the perfect fit. So what tips do you have when it comes to applying? This is my mitt that I've actually used, so I apologize.
So I only tan at home now. I am obsessed with tanning at home. And I just want to very quickly point this out to you. I have recently allowed my 13-year-old twins to self-tan because they had me tortured. And Rapid Tan Mousse is great for for mums to buy if teens are experimenting with tan, because just let them have it on for 1 hour and then wash it off, and they're just going to get a glow to their skin. We don't want them going to school with orange skin. We just want that glow. And then at the weekend, if they want to experiment a little bit more, let them leave it on a little bit longer. But I want to show you how we apply tan. Always start with your self-tan. You always start at the ankle, and we break it down in the body section. So we would do ankle to knee, knee to glutes. And then we would do the other leg, ankle to knee, knee to glutes. We do our tummy area. Then we take the mitt and we turn it over and we do our lower back. So you can get all of your lower back.
And then what
do sides. Yeah. And then we do. So the best trick is to put it onto just onto like a wooden spoon. You've only got that small.
My mind right now. This is
small. Once you do the lower back with your mitt, you've only got that one small bit of back. So just put it onto like a wooden spoon or a spatula. Use a hair bubble. We've always got our hair bubbles here. Use a hair bubble and that'll do your upper back for you. But that breaking it down into sections is really important. People lose control if they don't do that. And starting at the bottom and working your way up, that is an essential. Never start at the top and work your way down because you miss spots. Whereas when you get into that routine of starting at the bottom. Now, when I say break it into sections, so for me, that's 2 generous pumps. This is a no mess mitt, so the tanning formula is not going to go anywhere. And we start at the wrist and just work it up to our elbow. And it's a nice dark guide color so you can see exactly where you're putting it, or as the Americans would say, bronzer. And then another 2 pumps and we'll do our upper arm. Now at this stage, if I were at home, what I would be doing is I would be taking the tan right down into my armpit, down the side, but we're not going to take our top off today.
I'm not doing it with you, Lindsay, only because I did mine yesterday and I've obviously got to go through some other products and I've got this dress on, but I'm loving the tips. But the one thing that I will say after using Lusso Tan, I was blown away by the scent because it felt so nourishing on the skin. And actually the following day when I took it off, I felt like my skin felt better as well, which was really, it didn't feel sticky. But typically with fake tan, it's like you don't want to wear it because you don't want to sleep in it and the smell is, but it's so nice. It's so gentle. And I do feel like it's skincare because of this gentle spa sort of infused effect that you get from it. We apply it there. What about, I guess, and I'm looking to the side, just to make sure we've got, I can't believe how much I've learned already from Leah. Thanks so much for these mega tips. We've got Sue watching from Thailand whilst getting ready. Oh my God, this is the amazing thing about these lives. You can watch them anywhere and obviously gain first-hand insight from our founders. We've got Lindsay from Lusso Tan. If you are just joining us right now, we've got an amazing bundle on these products that we're about to show you. So stay tuned because I'll be giving you the live code. This code you use in order to be able to get, you're only going to get these codes whilst we're going live. So we do step 2 of the Lusso ritual skincare tanning. When we go to sleep in it, do we have to like sleep on different sheets? I haven't experienced any streaks on my sheets and we've got crisp white ones.
So our tan is completely dry. As soon as you do one arm, do the next arm, and you'll find this arm is completely dry. You can put your clothes on straight away, put your pajamas on straight away. You're not going to get that much guide color transfer. But I have to be 100% honest. If you're maybe sweating during the night, this is a bronzer, this washes off. So you may get a tiny bit, but it really is minimal. But I think when you are a founder of a brand, you have to be honest. Don't say this is definitely not going to happen. But tan is 80% soluble, so it does wash out. You never have any problems. I just want to finish with a really quick tip, just when we're talking about the tan. For the hand, what we do is we put some of the product onto the brush, back of the hand, bring it down to the upper arm until you feel the brush going dry, and then we bring it over the fingers. And the brush does all the hard work for you. You don't have to do anything. Just let the brush do the hard work. Never tan the side of the hand. The sun doesn't hit there naturally, and never tan in between the fingers. Again, the sun does not hit there naturally. So that's my top tips when it comes to tanning the hands. Tan it, and you do the feet in the same way. The top of the foot, bring it down over the toes. Never tan your heel. The sun will never hit your heel naturally. It's okay to have little white bits here and there, having the heel white, having the side of the hand white, because when you're in the natural sun, it doesn't hit there naturally.
What suggestions do you have on things like the kneecap and the ankles as well? Because I always find like that's kind of more generally a bit of a rougher area. Do we need to exfoliate before we put that primer on? What would your tips be there?
So when I hear people say exfoliate, it drives me a bit, not the word exfoliating, but they use products to exfoliate that are so harsh. Ooh. You're putting it onto the skin. The skin feels sore. The skin feels red raw. What you need is something oil-based and a bamboo mitt. I don't have one here, but a bamboo mitt that will slough away dead skin cells. If you have particularly dry feet or dry hands, please do not use an exfoliator that is very rough. You have to use an oil-based product and just gently rub the hands. Let that sink into any dry areas. And then you must make sure that that product is no longer on the hands before you apply your self-tan. But that's where primer comes in, because you can mist primer on and that'll neutralize the products that have been on the hands. For ankles, your brush is nearly dry whenever you're applying to ankles. Also, kneecaps are the same. You can apply a little bit of moisturizer, just a little bit of moisturizer on the elbows, on the knees, on the ankles if you have particularly dry skin. But with Lusso Tan, it's so gentle. It's filled with vitamins. Aloe vera is in there as well. I actually have never had a problem with it clogging into dry areas. We would also recommend, I always recommend a patch test first, but if you have eczema or you have psoriasis, you can use these products. They've been specially formulated for sensitive skin.
I loved what you said earlier about your twin daughters as well, being able, like, this is a safe product. There aren't the toxins in there. You know, we are seeing this the younger generation, they want to experiment so much more with beauty, especially things like they're looking at products with retinol and all these things in that they should not be. So to know that this is a safe go-to product for teens to be using to get that glow like mommy, I think is brilliant. And I've just seen a comment come through saying, oh my goodness, those are all the mistakes I make on my hands and feet sorted. So thank you, Lindsay. You've been able to give us the good stuff here. As someone who has psoriasis, that's music to my ears. Oh, this is amazing. Now, Ash, thank you so much for joining us as well. We have a bundle. So we've done step 1, step 2. In this bundle on our live right now, let me give you guys the code right now. The code that you're going to be using is TANLIVE01. TANLIVE01. The bundle of what you're going to get. Actually, I'll wait. You're going to be saving lots, but just remember, TANLIVE01. That's what you need to add to cart. You're also going to get 15% off any of the products, but really focusing on tanning right now, because I find, Lindsay, when I've done my tan and when I've used Lusso, I'll be honest with you, it is the best, and I'm not just saying that. It is the best self-tanner that I have ever used. I was sent it when I first started working with counterculture. And at the time, I think it was winter, I wasn't needing it. I didn't think I needed it, but now this winter, I'm definitely going to be using it. And I used it before a conference because I was like, oh God, I'm so tired. I look so pale. And it's so amazing how much you feel like yourself the next day. Like, you're like, oh my gosh, I just received a glow up instantly from using these. Then step 1, step 2, and then step 3, I think is very important with the next product that you're going to be getting, which is this is the face and body primer. This one here, the face and hand mist, which I know we have a lot of areas of concern and challenges when it comes to this.
So I don't put tan with a guide color like we just used with the mousse. I don't put that onto my face, not because it will break my face out, because it won't. You can use it on the face. I do not like the color. I just don't think that it gives you as nice or even a coverage as a tan without a guide color in it. So because that is, you've got like a bronzer going over the top of the face and the top of the body. It's fine on the body, but when it comes to the face, I find the color payoff from a tan without a guide color is so much more natural. And then you can put your makeup on top of it. Whereas if you're using a tan with a guide color, the face and the body are usually of a very similar color, and then you can put your makeup on top of it. Even I rarely wear makeup now. I would always wear a tinted moisturizer, but when you're using a tan without a guide color, it just sits so much better on the face. It doesn't go into pores or anything like that. So that's why it is so important to actually have a tan especially developed for the face,
right,
as well as a tan for the body. You can use this on your face, you'll not have any issues, but it is so nice to have a tan especially for the face. Now, top tips when tanning the face: the only product you can use before you tan is a tan primer specially developed for tanning. Otherwise, if you put your nighttime routine on top of before your tan, it's not going to develop. When you're applying your Golden Glow, you give it 1, 2, 3 good mists onto your brush. We take the brush, we do one side of the face, we flip the brush over, and we do the other side of the face. You should still have enough formula there, making sure that we do the middle section. Now, this is the important part. You can give another mist, and we do under the chin, which people forget all the time, and down onto the neck. And we do the last little bit on our ears. Go to sleep in the evening, wake up with the most beautiful bronzed skin. Also, if you then give another little mist onto the brush just as you finish, we can contour. Just pull it up onto the cheeks, other side, pull it up onto the cheeks, over the forehead. You're going to do the school run in the morning and people are going to be really jealous. They're like, oh my gosh, how does that girl get out of bed? And she looks so well in the morning. Really, you've done it all the night before. You're just, you're just pretending that you have it all together.
Do you know what? Can I confess something right now? This is Beauty Uncovered, so we keep it real. And I'm going to confess, obviously, I've been using the mousse. That's what I had. And then I had the sample, so I've tried the primer. But I didn't use this because I was like, well, I've just been using the mousse and I feel like it's fine. But now I'm like, how? What? Yeah. Move over a second. Yes. So hang on. So we sleep in it. But you are saying you could leave it on for an hour, and then even with the face, you just wash it off. Like if I didn't want too much,
you don't need to wash off the face. The face doesn't need to wash off, but it does need 8 hours. You do need to sleep in it. You do need to put it. You do need to make it as part of your bedtime skincare routine. So we do it. We apply primer, then we apply the face mist, and really that's all you need to apply. You're getting those vitamins A. You're getting vitamin A, vitamin E, you're getting aloe vera. You don't need to apply anything else to the face in the evening if you're using these products. Your face will be hydrated. You'll wake up in the morning. You can give another mist, as we talked about, to the chest area. Tanning has come so far from when I started tanning. The ingredients that we're using in tan, you're finding in most skincare ranges now as well. I feel that beauty as a whole is going a little bit back to basics. We don't have a 15 product nighttime routine anymore. The products that you're buying, even my children are checking out what the ingredients are and they're making conscious decisions. Okay, I want 3 or 4 products in my nighttime routine. And then you have different products for the morning as well. The great thing about tanning is we are now incorporating those same ingredients into our tanning products.
This is amazing. So how often should we be tanning? I'm sorry, because I'm like keeping you here longer than I'm so sorry, but I'm finding this fascinating. And also, obviously, this is our first episode. So I'm really seeing the value of having founders come on. And you can't get all of this information from reading the bottle. Yes, we can watch videos, but to have this first-hand interaction is amazing. So thank you. Thank you for making the time. A few quick questions. How do we keep this clean? Do we need to be cleaning it, washing it? What do we do?
Yeah, so what I do whenever I like to wash it every night because I do feel that you get bacteria on it. You can buy a mist that will clean it for you, antibacterial mist. But what I actually do is I just use hand soap, antibacterial hand soap, and then in my plug, the plug hole, and then I pop it onto the radiator. That's the important part. Pop it onto the radiator, and it'll be dry again first thing in the morning.
Perfect. So keep your brushes clean, ladies. What about our mitt? Because obviously,
So I'm an expert in cleaning mitts. Do you know that tan oxides? So when you put tan onto the mitt, it'll oxidize, which means it goes back to its original color, whether it's green, red, or purple. When you are then tanning, you are bound to create streaks if you have a dirty mitt. The best way to clean your mitt, pop it in, once you've finished your tanning, because we're tanning our hands with a brush. Once you finish body tanning, you pop it into the shower. When you're rinsing your guy color off the next morning, you wash your mitt at the same time. And then you pop it onto the radiator. So every time you have you're applying your self-tan, you have a clean mitt at the same time. This should last you. If you're keeping that up, sometimes I put shampoo on it, sometimes I don't bother. But if I were to wash this now, you would see the tan on the mitt. You can put it in the washing machine. What I would say is there is a plastic coating to protect the palms of the hands.
Right.
If you put it into the washing machine, a low temperature, and never put it into the dryer because it will shrink the plastic covering on the inside. So just water is the best way to wash your mitt, and honestly, it'll keep new for so long.
And then final question, just on our whole sort of skincare routine. I love the fact that this is actually just part of our skincare, and you can put this on at the end with the face. How often would you recommend doing your tan?
Once a week. You can. There is no such thing as a self-tan that is going to last 10 to 14 days. And the reason for that is because your skin starts to shed between 5 and 7 days. It naturally sheds. Every week, you have got to be taking off the tan in the most gentle way possible. So I talked a little bit about exfoliators. I don't recommend exfoliators. What I recommend is an oil-based self-tan remover. Just very quickly, because I know that you guys have these, not within the bundle, but we launched the world's first ever tan removing bath bomb. We sold 10,000 in the first week. We sold 30,000 in the next week. So especially for winter, people love this for winter. You drop your bath bomb in, get into the bath. It soaks off even the most stubborn tan. There's no scrubbing. And then we take our bamboo mitt and we slough away those dead skin cells. That is the most important thing. And if you really want an optimum tan, what I suggest is you do all of your body care the day before. We take off the tan using an oil-based product. We slough away the dead skin cells. We use our primer. We put on a moisturizer, and then we tan the next day, because we shave as well the night before, because tan develops when it holds on to dead skin cells. So if we're sloughing away the dead skin cells and then we're tanning straight away, the tan is not going to have the effect. It's not going to develop as dark as we want it, because it's nothing to hold on to. So it's best to do all of your skincare 24 hours beforehand. Really important, never put tan on top of old tan. That's what they call the tiger bread effect, when it looks mottly on the skin, or never leave a tan on for more than 7 days.
Well, the good news here to all of our counterculture viewers is that you do get 15% off any of our pieces today. That code is live15. So if you did want to get this bundle and then you want the remove, what's the product name? Because I saw that
it's the bath bomb, Lusso Tan bath bomb. Yeah.
If you wanted to get that, you can get 15% off that. What I am going to do is just switch over and make sure. So we've got Zia saying, great tips, Lindsay. Our counterculture team are loving it. We do have the code. So it's 10live01 to save 37%. So this is the bundle. So it does retail at £88, but today it's just 50. So what I wanted to do is go through all of these items so that you do see the value of what you're getting. So once again, that code that you need is TanLive01. I'm going to keep Lindsay on for just a few more minutes. If you've got any final questions, keep them coming through. Just to remind everybody, this is what you get in your bundle. So you are going to get the primer. We did the whole steps today. We got the primer. You're going to get your rapid tan mousse. You're also going to get the face mist at the bottom. I'm sold on this. This is what I just need forever. Then you're also going to get your mitt. I'm showing you my mitt because I've used these products and I absolutely love them. And then, of course, you get your brush. Now, this, what you showed us about applying it to your face, is literally a game changer, Lindsay. I am so impressed. So please, 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 this is the whole point of these lives. You get to hear firsthand information. You get these tips, but also you're going to save. You're not going to get these savings anywhere else. So the code is in our chat. It's TanLive01. The bundle value is supposed to be £88, but we've classed this as our heroes, the Lusso Tan heroes. You're going to get an exclusive price at just £50. So you're going to be saving yourself £33 today. So it's exciting stuff. Final question, just to make sure before we have any questions. Lusso Tan, the heroes, added to cart. Oh, AJ, thank you so much. You'll have to let us know how you get on with them. You have to tag Lusso, of course, tag Counterculture. And this is what we expect to do every week, is to have these founders on to talk about it. Now, Lusso Tan, am I right in saying Lusso means luxury in Italian?
That's right, luxury in Italian, yes.
Talk about the reason. How does self-tan, fit into the luxury skincare line?
Yeah, well, it's about the ingredients. It's also about the different steps that we have. It's about education. If you go onto our TikTok or our Instagram, we are always leading with how to apply your tan, what it's going to do to the skin, what ingredients you should be looking for in products. I'll go over it again, but vitamins A and E, they're the foundation of our products. Aloe vera in our mousses. When it comes to taking off the tan, it's all about those oil-based products, soaking away the tan. we don't want to do anything that disturbs the pH levels in your skin. Another reason why to use the barrier cream, the primer as well. Everyone's skin type is different. Everyone. And I use my friend Jackie as an example in this all the time. She is the kind of person that no matter what product she uses, whether it be perfume, whether it be whatever product, it always has this really strong smell. So with perfume, that's great. But with tan, when there's no scent of the Lusso Tan, you can actually, when it's developing overnight, you can actually smell her skin. I don't know why it's her skin, but it's because her pH levels are unbalanced. And with a primer, it rebalances the pH levels. So if you're one of those kind of people that can actually smell a tan, even when there's no scent in the tan, it's because your pH levels are not balanced. And with the primer, that will rebalance them and it stops the skin from smelling.
Oh my God. Who knew self-tan could be so exciting and so innovative? It's amazing. I'm just looking over. So once again, with that code, it's TANLIVE01. You're going to be saving 37% today off this bundle. It retails at £88. You're getting it for just £50 now, which is insane. So you get the mousse, you get the primer, you get the face mist, you get the brush, and you get the mitt as well. Tried and tested, approved by Counterculture, and we absolutely love it. It's perfect for your travels, and yeah, perfect for after.
You're getting these 3 products free in the bundle. You get 3 products free.
So that was this one,
and your face mist,
which is this one here, which is amazing. Lindsay, thank you so very much. What can we expect from Lusso Tan? What should we keep our eyes for next?
We have so many exciting things coming up. We have our Mama to Be range, which we launched, which is specially formulated for pregnant mamas. So we're adding to that. That's one of, as you guys know, it's one of the best sellers on Counterculture. We also have skin finishers coming this year, but I am really homing in on the skincare aspect of the range and just developing that even more. So lots of exciting things happening. And I have really enjoyed being on here today, Lucy. Thank everyone for their questions. That has just been lovely to hear from people all around the world asking about self-tan. And just with a lady coming from Thailand, I was in Thailand for 6 weeks because my sister adopted a little girl in Thailand. And the difference in cultures where we want that golden skin here, and in Thailand, we've got so many tanning products here. In Thailand, they have bleaching products, and it's just that different cultures, how we see the beauty world. I just find really, really fascinating.
It's funny that you just mentioned Sue, who's watching from Thailand. She has literally just said, Lusso Tan, the heroes, added to cart. These are the heroes. They could be yours. For just £50, you're going to be saving 37%, is it? All you need to do is use TANLIVE01. Lindsay, thank you so much. As I mentioned, this was our first ever live for Beauty Uncovered. It was me who made the tech issue, so I apologise, but I'd love to have you back on in the near future. And I cannot wait to continue using these and for everyone else to get their hands on this bundle.
Thanks so much, Lucy. Lovely to see everybody today. Bye.
Thanks, Lucy. Bye. Right, guys. Well, you are still with me. We're live for the next 20 minutes, and we have 2 other amazing brands I'm going to introduce to you. I'm going to show you a little bit about what you could get your hands on, the discounts, the bundles. What I want to do, though, we've got Use Gloss Live 01 for 25% off Color Wow bundle, which is our next bundle that I'm going to be talking about. In fact, I'm not going to talk about it. I'm actually going to use it because I need a little bit right now. It's getting a little bit warm in the studio right now, and I can see that my hair might have a few little strands to it. So let me go ahead and use one of our products from the next bundle. As this is a live chat, if you're seeing me on any of the social media platform, you want to be part of the chat, all you need to do is join us at the live shopping page at counterculture.co.uk. We will be live every lunchtime on Thursday, and this is about you guys. This is about us uncovering and discovering different beauty brands, different products, getting tips, tricks, and insights from the founders firsthand, and giving them a platform so that they can share what they've been up to. The next bundle that we've got is Color Wow. So Color Wow, you've probably heard of the brand. I know that I had, but I didn't know so many products existed, and they really are results driven. So our bundle today for Color Wow is called the Gloss and Go bundle, which is super exciting because you're going to get 3 products with your Gloss and Go. In fact, I'm actually go ahead and use my favorite one from the bundle, which is Pop and Lock. So how many of you have heard or tried Color Wow? Feel free to put it in the comments right now. Now this here I love, first of all, because you do have a little bit of a sparkle to the texture of this. You only need a little bit, and you can use this on wet or dry hair. I like because it is so soft, it absorbs really quickly, and it doesn't leave your hair feeling sort of weight. Now, I had to be careful because before I went on holiday, I had a keratin treatment. So I have to really make sure that I'm obviously not using any shampoos or conditioners with sulfate in. And these are all safe to be using. So I've used the the Pop and Lock, which is going to be the one iconic product from Color Wow. And it just helps to smooth it down, especially if you're going on holiday and you've got humidity. I don't know, Sue, how are you coping in Thailand? How's the weather right now? Pop and Lock is amazing. Jessie has just said, use it all the time. Isn't it? It's so good. Now, I'm seeing that D Tankundura is also loving their products. And it is a popular brand. But what's great about this live right now is that you are going to get a bundle. So you get the Pop and Lock. You also have what we call the Raincoat for hair. This is Dream Coat, so it's supernatural spray. This is also going into your bundle. Plus, on top of that, you get this amazing mask, which is the Money Mask for super glossy. Now, we all want that sort of glass looking hair right now. So this is your second bundle. And if you've got any questions on this one, feel free to put them in the comments right now. So your next one is Color Wow. You're going to see that code in there, which is Color Wow, and the discount code is GlossLive01. Generally, all 3 products, the bundle value is £61. Do you know how much we're giving this away for today? It's going to be the live exclusive, which is $45.75. So $45.75 for all 3 products. This is amazing if you do want that deep conditioning mask. You only need to use it once a week, but it is a really, really good one. So Gloss and Go, it's perfect for getting your summer hair ready. It's great for any of you struggle with frizz. I do all the time. And it's also good, obviously, during post, and they're great travel pieces, but Pop and Lock really is my favorite. So those are your 3 items that you're getting from Color Wow. Now, I also need to show you, can you use on Afro hair? Helen, that is a really good question. I'm going to refer to our counterculture team who are watching and also on the sideline to answer any of these questions that I may not know the answer to. So Helen, brilliant question. And I want to wait for counterculture to give me a yay or a nay to see if we can use these products on Afro hair as well. So these are the 3 products. Your code today is, let me just see, your code today is GlossLive01, GlossLive01. You'll also see it in the chat. So that is your Color Wow. So if you are traveling, you are going on holiday, I would definitely recommend these if you really want that glossy look, but you also obviously don't want the humidity attacking your hair. I actually hear we're going to have a heat wave in a few weeks, so it's probably perfect if you're not going anywhere and you're just staying here. Right, next up, we do have a wonderful game-changing product. How many of you have heard of Donna May, the fabulous makeup artist? She has created these compression cubes that are just game changers when it comes to holiday. In fact, I wish I'd had them before I went on holiday a few weeks ago. Let me just make sure we are still streaming across everywhere. If you are just joining this, this is Beauty Uncovered, our first ever episode. This is a place where you get discounts, you get bundles, and you get real-time chat with our founders, and also get to be part of a community, which is what Counterculture is always about. Remember, today you're also getting 15% off any of our products. This is the live extraordinary sort of offer that we're giving you. So if you're joining us, Color Wow Dream Coat is meant to be amazing on Afro hair. Thank you, Jessie, who has just helped us with that one. Is also part of our Counterculture team. So that is really good to know. So you can use it on all types of different hair and textures. And it just gives you that really nice. And look, actually, let me just show you guys. It just absorbs really quickly. I hate stickiness on my hands after I've used it. So I've just run mine through my dry hair. I've been getting loads of like stray hairs at the top. So it just helps smooth it all down. I've also got extensions, and I've also dyed my hair from black to blonde over the last 10 years. So my hair needs a lot of treatment, and Color Wow has always been that sort of go-to product. So Gloss and Go. Now I'm going to talk about that next little number because I see that we're moving really quickly with our time. Let me know where you're watching us from. And remember, those of you who've put your name in the chat and let me know where you're watching us from, you are going into an automatic prize draw where you could be winning yourself a giveaway. It's so worth £150. So that you're getting your Tybe shampoo and conditioner, you get Vita Glow, and you also get Me Hood cleansing balm and also the Tay water essence. So that's a bundle worth £150 that you could be in with a chance of winning if you just pop your name in. Let me know where you're watching us from. Just before I go on to our final little bundle, let's go back to and Helen, remember, if you want the Colour Well bundle, it's just Gloss Live 01. That is our Gloss and Go bundle for you. Thank you, a big thank you to our gorgeous Lindsay who came, who's founder of Lusso Tan, who was amazing and went through every step when it comes to a skincare ritual for self-tanning. You also get your 2 free gifts with that. You've got your mitt and your brush. I could not get over what she was saying about like the face and how to contour it. So I'm going to be doing that this evening. So that is a really good bundle. That's £50 and that is worth £88. So you're saving yourself £33 if you buy with us today. All of these codes are in the chat. Now, guys, let me ask you a question. How many of you have got your hands on these game-changing products? Henley in Arden. So Henley, I was going to say like, hi Henley, but it's Debbie from Henley in Arden. So these are the compression cubes. Now, these are Donna Mainland and compression packing cubes. So what you're getting is 1, 2, 3, 4 compression cubes. They are fantastic. How many of you have used any of these sort of packing tools before? They are brilliant. Now, Donna May has a celebrity makeup artist, has done tons on ITV, is well known for kind of these innovative solutions when it comes to makeup and also huge as a lifestyle as well. Lusso Tan the Hero is added to cart. Yes, Ash. Guys, we're going to be fabulously glowing. I did have the holiday blues, but I didn't after I used Lusso because I was like, I'm going to keep that glow going. We are going to be glowing all the way through summer, ladies. Right, so our compression cubes. I want to ask you guys, how many items do you think that I have got in these compression cubes? So I've used these just to show you. Basically, you've got the pink version and the black version. If you buy today these compression cubes, they are so well made, beautiful quality. You are going to get a free gift. Now, that free gift is worth £23, and it is your Hello Sunday serum, which I love because another one that just absorbs really nicely into the skin. Let me go ahead and make sure that you can see this. So I've got this serum that I'm just going to put on and you'll see, do you know what? I've spent too much time in the sun from a younger age, which is why obviously self-tan should be my number one choice now. So I actually need to moisturize my hands more, so apologies. But can you see that shine that you're getting on that left-hand version compared to the right? So that is the serum that you're going to get from Hello Sunday. That is completely free if you buy the compression cubes. Really want to get one. Oh my gosh, literally, they are so good. Swear by these. I have them in both colors and I buy them for my friends. That's actually a really good idea, Jessie. It's a lovely gift for your friends. You know, especially because you get to an age and you're like, oh my God, what am I going to get? What am I going to get Sarah? What am I going to get Sadie? Like, what am I going to get these girls that, you know, they have everything. Well, maybe they don't have compression cubes. So they come in the pink and the black. And like I said, I just really wish I knew about them a lot sooner because they would have saved my life when it comes to packing. So what's great about these is the double zip. It's cute as well. You've got this nice little lipstick. Oh, there it is, the lipstick zips. Really well made. And so basically they expand very easily. It's going to be great, especially if you're going on your weekend travel and you are maybe trying to do just a carry-on, but you struggle. If you're like me, I always dread getting my suitcases past my partner because he's always like, Lucy, do you really need that? And I'm like, yes, I do. I do need all of this. So this is your compression cube, but do you see how much they expand? So you could do a really nice weekend pack. So the total for these ones are supposed to be 16. Let me just check so it's £63. But if you put the code in, you're also going to get your SPF, your Hello Sunday SPF. So it's an SPF 50 serum, which I forgot to tell you about. For a chance to win the 150 bundle, please pop your mobile or email here. Perfect. So guys, you've already announced where you're watching us from. If you've already done the announcement, pop in your email and Counterculture will pick a winner at random. Karen, they are so good. So I've gone ahead and let me just unpack one for you so that you can see. So this one here, I put all of like my swimwear in and I packed quite a few different bundles. And in the last few minutes, because I can't believe how quick, have you guys enjoyed the show? See that expansion suddenly. And this is just because of the double zip and how it's been designed. And this one here is a game changer. So You can literally, I could get even more in there. I thought I packed it to the brim, but I haven't. Look, all of this. So I've got all of my bikinis in there. I've got some stuff for my daughter. So they're really perfect if you are doing your weekend travel, or you're really trying to kind of consolidate and get the most amount, which is actually what we're talking about today. We're going back to Escape Ready Essentials. And with Escape Ready Essentials, what we're really looking for, Donna May, London Compression Pack, Cubes, Black and Hello Sun, added to cart. Yes, guest, yes. Because if you get those, if you get your cubes, your Donna May cubes, you're getting this free. Literally, the SPF 50. If you're not wearing an SPF, we all know we need to. We are obviously taking care of our skin. We're glowing up, and your SPF, and that's the Hello Sunday serum as well. And let me just have a little look and make sure we're all still streaming and we're all still good over here. And thank you, Heather, who's just joined, and welcome, welcome. I hope you're all having a lovely, lovely afternoon. It's so fun being with you at this lunchtime. And as you saw from the top of the show, just by inviting these founders on, speaking to them directly, they're giving you tips and tricks that you wouldn't get anywhere else. And that's, oh, yes, can I have a bell somewhere here where I could be like, yes to the glow up? Lusso Tan, honestly. So let's just go through our bundles once again. If you are just joining us for the final minutes, don't you worry, you can watch it back on replay. We're going to be live here every Thursday. Beauty Uncovered is like any other live show out there. It is about discovery rather than hype. So we're not just hyping things up. We're trying, we're testing, we're approving them here at Counterculture. We're giving you bundles that you're not going to get anywhere else. You're going to be saving pounds. You're going to be part of a fun community, which is what we have here at Counterculture. So let's go back and do a little bit of a backtrack. And if I've missed anything, Counterculture team, on the highlights or the tips and the tricks from our other brands that we're showcasing, let me know. And then I'm going to finish up by telling you who we can expect on next week's show. So to top the show at the very top, we have Lusso Tan. So in your bundle for Lusso Tan, yes, Debbie, every week, yay! Lusso Tan, discount is Tan Live 01. Bundle is valued at £88. You're getting it today at just £50. So you get your primer. We all know now you need to have your primer. And you're also going to be getting your face mist, which blew me away there. And then, of course, your mousse. Then on top of that, you're getting your brush, which, of course, now we know how to apply. It's also safe for teens, which I thought was incredible. And you're going to get your face mitt as well. You'll get a brand new one. This is mine. So that is your bundle. That's Lusso Tan 01. If you want, add to cart right now. You're not going to get this deal anywhere else. £50, and it's going to last a long time. Believe me, you don't need it. It was just two pumps on that. Thank you very much, Counterculture. He's just put the code in there. Next up, we had Colour Wow, a brand that most of you may already be familiar with. But what's great about this brand, they've won over 90 awards. When I was looking at the research there, I was like, oh my God. So our bundle here is worth £61, but you could be getting it for just £45.75. That's a whopping 25% off with our Pure Wow. This is like basic. Oh, it's heat activated as well. So this is the first thing that you need to be putting on your hair, and it is heat activated. And so then it's also safe for anyone who's got keratin, which I do on my hair. And it's perfect for really giving you that gloss, that glassy effect. Remember to put your emails in if you want to be added into a chance to win our prize worth £150. I've got 3 minutes left. Oh gosh, can I talk that fast to get through everything? So this is our Colour Wow bundle. You're also going to be getting the money mask as well, which is going to give you that sort of blow dried hair on a weekly without having to actually have a blow dry on a weekly. That is Gloss Live 01. You're saving £15.25 if you're watching with us and if you're part of the Beauty Uncovered live crew. And our final one is our Donna May. Now, Donna May compression cubes, if you don't have them already, guys, please, 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 this is a must. As Jessie said as well, it's a great little option as a gift for a friend. So it's £63 and you're going to get 4 of these really beautiful cubes that really will help you pack. Suddenly travel and packing won't be as chaotic and stressful as normal. And I don't know about you, I pack way in advance. I've got a suitcase hanging around for like weeks in advance. And then I just take everything out again because I don't know what's in what. But I haven't used compression cubes. They're really good for organizing. Honestly, you do. You do need them because I needed them and now I've got them and there's no going back. And now I'm thinking, oh, do I need the pink as well? Because the pink looks really cute. Maybe I could do the pink for my daughter and the black for mine. Pack Live 01 for Donna May. That's right. That is our code. Thank you to the CC team. And then, of course, you're getting your serum as well. Laura, Colour Wow Gloss and Go set added to the cart. Yes. What can I be doing when we get this sort of announcement? I love it. You will, honestly, that pop and lock, that's the one that we were speaking about earlier. Pop and lock is my fave. And it just gives you, it looks like a little bit of sparkle and it just gives you that gloss to go. It's perfect for holiday. Donna May, London Cubes, black, and hello, son, added to cart. Yes, Joe. Honestly, they're a life changer. They're great as well. So I do a few sort of like events, and I think that they're just great to have ready to go. Head to our store and use Line 15 for 15% off site. That is correct. You're going to get 15% off any of our products. So have a little look around. Yes, thank you so much. Right, guys, my time is coming to an end right now. You can see all of the codes in the chat. The codes will be available for maybe for the next few hours. So make sure you use them, get what you want. If you've got any questions about any of our products, you can head to counterculture.co.uk. You can ask directly to the team, and there's always someone on standby to be able to answer them. Now, let me give you a sneak preview as to what's coming next. We have some gorgeous brands. We've got two brilliant brands that you may not yet have discovered. That's why we call it Beauty Discoverers next week's show. We've got a beautiful brand all the way from oh, that is my, I don't know if you heard that. Ding! That was like my alert that time is up. Biro. Biro is going to be the most beautiful nature-infused brand that we're going to be showcasing next week, along with, we've got Neve's Bees as well, which is a beautiful organic brand. So we've got two ambassadors. In fact, we've got one founder, one ambassador, who is going to be coming on to talk all about these beautiful brands. I cannot wait to share them with you. I have been using both of them because honestly, I try and test these products before we talk about them. I need to. I can't wait for you guys to get your hands on them as well. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Jessie. Thank you to everyone who's joined us today. Thank you for bearing with us on my first ever episode of Beauty. But I hope you have a lovely day. Thank you for joining us on Beauty Uncovered. I'm Lucy, and I'll see you next Thursday at 1 o'clock. And get ready for some more bundles, more discounts, and of course, more counterculture chat. Have a lovely day, guys, and enjoy those orders. Bye.